Up next, the Nets taking on the Knicks. For the Nets, losing sight of their identity over the last 10 games, they've won only 2 of them. Tonight, they're hoping to get back to what they do well with a win. Knicks, Nets, it's next, right after this. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Nicholas Claxton.
And the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Bridges at the small forward with Anunoby at the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the 5. And for the Nets, Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Toure out there with Powell, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Guys, this is the time of year when things get really fun. Teams ramping up for the playoff push.
Yeah, this is when things are firing on all cylinders. As a team and a player, you got to solve your issues now, because when the postseason comes, you got to make sure everything is smooth.
Now here's Porter. Claxton up top. Pass to Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. 6 on the shot clock. Now Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. Pulls it. Wow, it's good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Traore. Pass to Porter. Pulls it in from the elbow. Towns with a rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Powell outside. Porter against Bridges. Takes the 3. Clowney, good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's New York now. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in New York.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Here's Traore after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Over to the wing. Pass to Clowney. Here's Claxton. And in the game with Oklahoma City, he did not play well. Porter gets the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing the competitive spirit of Porter Jr. as he responds with a 3 of his own.
Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
From the stripe, the Knicks with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brunson on the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, I admire how fearless Brunson is. Just daring the defense to foul him on the drive.
New York shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. Robinson, he's checked in for Shamet. It's both from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Traore. Brunson defending. Traore can't hit. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They trail by 1. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Powell, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Toure. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Clowney can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Screen by Robinson. Brunson on the drive. Rebounded by Toure. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Over Brunson. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And New York has possession. Pass to Anunoby. Towns on a screen. And here's Robinson. Brunson passes to Robinson. To the middle. The Knicks pull it in. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
And the Nets with possession here after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Porter. They need this. And Anunoby pulls it down. Porter with the steal. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. And then Porter with the dunk.
A nice read by Porter Jr. Surveys the floor and gets in the right spot to finish.
Here's the pick. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And checking out the leaderboard, you've probably been watching these guys own the glass since the All-Star break. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
Pass to Clowney. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can ride.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Now Brunson, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Powell. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Toure. Brunson defending. Now Porter. Here's Clowney. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And Michael Porter gets a 3. Porter's got 8 points.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 3.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Toure. Porter against Anunoby. Claxton a screen on Anunoby. And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
Here's Toure. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Clowney. Counted.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. York going with almost an entirely new group here. New York leading by 3. And here's Alvarado. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And it's Clarkson missing. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, those who worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Pass to Clarkson. Back to Alvarado. Five to shoot. Clarkson outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
And the Nets shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Pass to Toure. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Porter. Here's Toure. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the line for him here. Falls for Clarkson.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn trailing. 36 seconds left in the first quarter here.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Nets.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
There's a screen. Back to man. Pass to Saraf. Oh, he tries a 3. Unable to get that one. Here's Clarkson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Jordan Clarkson, net line of 2 shots.
First one falls. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Left side Williams. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. New York out in front, up 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Knicks leading by 4. Terrence Mann is out there with Saraf. Then it's Zaire Williams, and it's Wolf in at the 5 down low. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Clarkson. He picked up 10 in his last game. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Alvarado, pass to Robinson. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
One shot.
Oh, free throw no good for Robinson. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Williams. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Clarkson. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to man. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Look at the stats for OG Anunoby.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Williams on the wing. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here he goes. And Williams punches it home.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
An efficient facilitator, Clarkson gets the ball to the right guy.
Nets trail by 3. Outside, Williams. Back to Powell. Outside, Porter. They set a pick. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Wolf. Still without a bucket. Back to Porter. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Towns, a screen on Williams. Clarkson passes to Towns. Controls the rebound and the putback. Now it's a 7-point Knick lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Porter. Pass to Williams. Counted from distance. Williams has got 7 points.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. He's checked in for Brooklyn. New York also changing it up. OG Anunoby's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. New York leading by 4. Bridges outside. Porter with the steal. Pass to Powell. Fires the 3, and it's Porter. That time on the assist from Powell. Porter's got 16 points now.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
The 3, Bridges sinks it from distance. And the Knicks lead by 4.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take a lot about their character as a team.
Shot's good by Hart.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Back to Powell. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Williams looking around. Here's Clowney. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Knicks leading by 5. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Outside Porter. Back to Powell. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Williams. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Nets trail by 8. And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Torres checked in for Williams. And the Knicks Making a change here as well. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Out to the right wing. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
With a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Brunson with it. Three-pointer, Bridges. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got his fourth rebound in this one. Oh, deflected. Robinson with a steal. Fast break. Here comes New York. And here they go. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, one of the great things about Anunoby is he can take on so many roles. If he needs to facilitate, he can do that.
Nets trail by 8. Pass to Claxton. Lets it fly. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Claxton. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Bridges. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Robinson gets the bucket.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Claxton a screen on Brunson. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Robinson. He's guarded by Porter. Powell with a steal. Uncovered. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
New York leading by 4. Outside Brunson. Now it's Hart. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Porter. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Robinson can't hit.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Toure. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Now Brunson. On the take, Brunson, and he makes it on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Knicks up by 4. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot robot. They're measuring out the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they're in good position. Definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as the seeding is how you're playing down the stretch. They're trying to dial it in. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So on the floor for the Knicks. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Jalen Brunson is out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Baseline try. Pass to Toure. Launches the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. Ball stolen. Here's Toure. Brunson defending.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Claxton against Towns. 5 on the clock. Here's Toure.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And, you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
Powell outside. Pass to Toure. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Claxton a screen on Bridges. Inside. Out to Powell. Here's Toure. Right at the free throw line. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Toure gets the bucket.
Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Knicks leading by 4. Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. It's Shamet on the wing. Got a piece of it. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Toure. Nice D from Bridges.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. In third, New York.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Toure gets the bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And here's Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Missed inside. Porter looks it over. Powell against Bridges. Pass to Porter. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Traore. Brunson defending. Traore can't hit.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And here's Brunson. To the inside. Robinson. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Clowney. 9 points in the game. Pass to Traore. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Traore's got 9 points.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Brunson. Let's go with a 3. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
Outside Brunson. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Powell.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
That one falls for Powell. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. And so Powell nails them both. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They lead by 4. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Clowney, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line, 2 fouls.
And he drops it first. Brooklyn making a switch here. Williams is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Brunson with it. 11 points in the game. 3-pointer, Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 18.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Anunoby against Williams. Pass to Claxton. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Claxton with the block. Outside, Williams. Here's Traore. Brunson defending. Williams against Anunoby. Williams passes to Claxton. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bridges outside. Down low. And stolen by Claxton. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Powell passes to Claxton. To the inside. Here's Touré. Good D by Brunson.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Harden. New York working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Anunoby can't get it to go. Nets trail by 7. Outside, Williams. Claxton, a screen on Anunoby. Williams passes to Claxton. And he powers it down. Right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. The Knicks have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Bridges, left side. To the paint. And Hart with a basket on the assist from Bridges. Hart's got 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Claxton. And the shot goes in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby. Kolik's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. New York leading by 5. Here's Kolik. Pass to Clarkson. 1:43 left in the third. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Clarkson never takes his foot off the accelerator. He puts pressure on defenses and gets these type of calls.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. He hits the second from the line. 1:41 left in the third. Pass to Wilson. Launches it. Alvarado with a rebound.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Clarkson, right side. Here's Kolik. He's guarded by man. Shot clock at 6. And Kolik gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Here's Touré. Alvarado defending. Touré can't hit. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
And Brooklyn has possession. Outside man. Pass to Touré. Here's Wolf. Robinson with a steal. To the middle. And Hart throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Clarkson outside. Screen by Robinson from 12 feet. That misses. It would have counted had it gone. And so it's New York earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Zaire Williams. Terrence Mann is out there with Saraf. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Wolf in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Clarkson outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Alvarado. Hart with a screen on Williams. Clarkson passes to Hart. Rebound Brooklyn. Outside man. Pass to Saraf. Outside Porter. And here is Williams. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Clarkson outside. Now Towns. Towns in his comfort zone.
They have no answer defensively inside.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Saraf. Alvarado defending. Pass to Porter. Now man. Lets it go from 14. The kick out to Williams. From behind the arc. Williams can't get that one to fall.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Kolik's shot is off. Nets trail by 8. Here's Saraf. Wing shot on the way. And perfection right through the net. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
He's checked in for Brooklyn. New York also changing it up. Sohan's checked in for Hart. Shamet comes in for Kolik. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Brunson. On the wing, Clarkson. Snatched away. And now the Nets on the break. Saraf can't hit.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
To the right side. Outside Brunson. On the take. Brunson steams his way inside.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's Saraf. Brunson defending. Outside, Williams. Pass to Saraf. From the wing. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Oh, man. I mean, Clarkson just punishing the defense, running right in for the slam.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Porter with a screen on Brunson. Here's Saraf. And he banks in the layup. Saraf's got 4 points this quarter.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Outside Brunson. Clarkson for three. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Surratt for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brunson passes to Sohan. And stolen by Claxton. Outside, Williams. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Brunson. Clarkson outside. And the Knicks miss again. Nets trail by 6. The drive by Porter. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one's on Clarkson.
Whoa, I mean, what a play by Porter Jr. Sticking with the shot, putting the D in a bad situation, and getting it to go.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Sohan. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Clarkson. Now here's Brunson. Here's Hart. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. That's 10 points for Josh Hart.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Traore gets the bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
New York leading by 3. Pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Powell. The shot by Towns, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Free throw line jumper. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Traore. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And Powell with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the Knicks shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. Now here's Brunson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And defenses prepare for Brunson's foul-drawing tactics, but they still can't do anything about it.
And the first one at the line is good. Shamet, he's checked in for Hart. And so he hits both. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 3. Pass to Claxton. And here is Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. Towns outside. Over to the left wing. Brunson with it. Claxton picks him up. Towns. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Puts it up from 15. Bridges pulls it down. New York leading by 5. Now Towns. Brunson knocks down the trifecta.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Here to put on the show, your Brooklyn Nets.
They set the screen. Here's Porter. Powell outside. Here's Traore. Brunson defending. Clock at 4. Tries from 19. Towns rips down the board.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Now Brunson. Here's Shaman. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Nets trail by 8. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Brunson on the drive. Porter against Bridges. Driving in. Oh, the stuff!
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Powell. The 3 is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Towns on a screen. Stolen. Here's Traore. Brunson defending. Powell outside. Puts up the tray. Bridges pulls it down. Here's Anunoby.
Anunoby having to deal with bodies draped on him, not giving in.
15 seconds. Shooting for New York. OG Anunoby. Shooting 2.
That free throw is good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Williams. And again, another missed shot. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Kat, a quality win. You guys turned it on in the second half. What was the key there?
We played with much more energy in the second through the rest of the game. We did a great job defensively. We did a lot of good things. We pushed the pace, which is falls in our favor, so we did a great job.
Well, that energy was contagious. Thanks, Kat.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.